Have you ever walked through IKEA and wondered, how can a company sell furniture so cheap and still make billions?
It feels like a maze of low prices in DIY parts. But behind those clean displays and meatball combos is a business model that's far smarter and more profitable than most people think. Before we break it down, tap subscribe to follow more real videos about how people actually live and earn around the world. Simple, direct, and based on truth. Now let's get into it. IKEA is one of the most recognized furniture brands in the world. It operates in over 60 countries, with more than 450 stores, and attracts over 800 million customers a year. Yet despite the huge footprint, IKEA's entire strategy revolves around a single idea. Make things look cheap, but control everything.
Let's start with how they earn. First, IKEA doesn't just sell furniture.
It designs, manufactures, distributes, sells, and even assembles it, in some cases.
That means it controls nearly every stage of the supply chain.
And by doing that, it saves money at each step, which adds up fast. IKEA designs most of its products to use the fewest materials possible, often flat-packed to reduce shipping costs. They also use stackable, modular pieces that are easy to ship in bulk and cheap to store.
By selling items unassembled, they avoid labor costs and pass that burden on to the customer. Now let's talk about the experience. When you walk into IKEA, you follow a fixed path, one direction, through every room. That's not random.
It's called the long natural path strategy.
It forces you to pass by hundreds of items you didn't plan to buy. Small decor pieces, pillows, cups, shelves.
This layout increases the chances of impulse purchases, especially on lower-priced items.
And here's the trick.
Most of IKEA's profit comes from the small stuff, not the big stuff. While a $300 sofa might have thin margins, the $5 lamp, $3 dish rack, or $1.50 picture frame often have huge markups.
Those little things that seem cheap?
They're engineered to feel irresistible, and they sell in massive volume. Now let's talk about ownership, because this is where things get interesting.
IKEA isn't run like a typical corporation.
The brand is owned by a complex web of foundations and holding companies, based in countries like the Netherlands and Liechtenstein. This structure helps reduce taxes, protect assets, and maintain long-term control, all while giving the public image of a humble furniture chain.
In reality, IKEA is a multi-billion-dollar empire.
Its founder, Ingvar Kamprad, was once one of the richest men in the world, despite always flying economy class and driving a used Volvo. That frugality isn't just personal.
It's part of the IKEA DNA. And let's not forget about the food. IKEA's cafeterias, famous for meatballs and cinnamon rolls, aren't just a bonus. They're strategic.
Studies show that customers who eat at IKEA spend more time in the store and buy more items. It reduces the mental fatigue of long shopping trips. And the food is cheap on purpose. It makes customers feel like the entire store is affordable.
So, how does IKEA really make money?
By owning the supply chain, minimizing labor costs, maximizing volume on small items, and turning the shopping experience into a psychology experiment. Add to that a tax structure that keeps billions away from public view, and you've got one of the most quietly profitable companies on earth.
The next time you walk into IKEA, remember. It's not just a store. It's a system.
And every cheap product is part of a very profitable plan. If you want more real videos about real jobs, real lives, and what people actually earn, subscribe now. New videos every day, simple, direct, and real.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.